Here's a short story I wrote the other afternoon on July 8th, 2017. So I thought I would read it to you. It's kind of ridiculous, and I think it gets kind of gruesome at one point, so don't mind me. Okay, the wizard found him. He was in the shower. Music was blasting. He couldn't hear anything. It had been 40 long years since he had escaped from Mangalo world, and he had, of course, never had any plans to go back. He had escaped it by the skin of his teeth, and every day when he had woken up, he had thanked God, or the gods, that he had escaped as he had. The others had not been so lucky. Mangalo world, it had killed them. Jeannie, Dave, Rick, Greg. Mangalo world had slaughtered all of them, and he had watched it with his own 2 eyes. Yet somehow he had not been consumed by it. He had managed to run, to burst through the portal back to reality. To a world, a normal world, this world, where no wizards live. He had sometimes thought they might break out. They might come after him again. They might find him. And he had particularly thought this in the first 10 years or so afterwards. But eventually so much time passed that the memories of Mangalo world and the wizards and the wicked things they had done, they faded. He figured they thought him dead like the others, and he figured they couldn't track him in reality anyways. How was he to know how all of that worked? And so eventually, when he felt safe, he had married. He bought a big house in Florida, started a family, a successful sneaker business. He got involved with music. Many things happened. His son was almost 30 years old now. Life had grown beautiful, tranquil, peaceful. He forgot the wicked wizards of Mangalo world. Of course, they always did, yes, of course. They always still sometimes came to him in the dreams he would have at night. He'd see himself in one of those dungeons, strapped down on some black metal gurney, all of the wizards in their long robes surrounding him, casting those evil fucking spells as they did, their hands dripping green slime, long warded noses dripping snot. He would open his eyes in the room he used to be trapped in inside the Red Tower, and he'd look out and he'd see, it was Jessica, running the way she had been when they had gotten her with the war hammer. He'd see those killer dwarves the wizard summoned. Jessica Krieger. She had been the first death once the kids had gotten sucked in. The wizards, they had flipped the school bus over a mountain and sucked everyone right in. It was like they were falling down a hole in Alice in Wonderland. Except, of course, these kids didn't wind up in no cute little Wonderland, and there weren't no Cheshire Cat or Mad Hatter or hookah-smoking caterpillar with friendly advice to give 'em. There was nothing of the sort in Mangalo world. Yes, the world they had gotten ripped into when that school bus fell off that Jersey mountain off the side of Interstate 90. It was a murder world, a rape world. And Jessica Krieger, the poor thing, she had been the first to get it and taste it. The wizards had done her in violently for a week, and then they said to her, "Run. We'll give you the opportunity to run into the wilds. Run from the door of the Red Tower." But the dwarves, they chased her with the war hammers, and the dwarves were like demons, fast speed demons. He could recollect Dave trying to shield his eyes from watching as they killed Jessica Krieger. "Don't look, Peter! Don't look! Peter, don't fucking look! Peter, don't look!" And now the wizard. It had been 40 years. Somehow he had found him. He was there. He had gone to step out of the shower to grab a towel to dry off with. He had pulled the curtain aside, and the moment he went to slide open the glass door, boom! He saw the wizard clear as day, sitting there, his legs crossed, in one of the same dark black robes they always wore, and he was hovering right in the air, green and blue smoke underneath him like a geyser holding him up. "You're coming back with me, Peter," the wizard said. "You're coming back with me to Mangalo world. Mangalo world."